Hi. Good evening. Apparently, I'm back. And I have few things to say. So, first of all, I really did not expect anyone to see my previous video, but few people did, and they seem to appreciate it, and it really means a lot to me. And just the fact that someone listened to me talking for how much was it, like 17 minutes? Like, that sounds crazy to me, especially when I know that it takes me forever to just put up a sentence. But thank you. I really, really appreciate that. And the topic for today, not that I really had a topic. I mean, the topic of my last video was adulting is terrifying. But you may have noticed that I really struggle to just follow a line in a conversation. I just tend to mix it up with all the different thoughts that are going through my mind in that moment. But today I wanted to, I guess, elaborate a few things in my mind. And the topic is, I guess I could put it in these words. I feel anxious. Okay, no, let me rethink that. I should prepare. I should prepare a few points before turning on the video, because it really is a struggle. The base of the theme is responding to messages, okay? And my struggle with that, if you know me, like personally, if you chat with me, if you message with me, you already know that it takes me forever to answer your message. And I am really sorry. I'm gonna explain it, okay? Because I still don't think I have it figured out why I tend to just procrastinate responding to a message. Is that even a thing? I guess it is for me. But I'm thinking these days, and I'm observing what I feel when I have to respond to someone, literally anyone, okay? And the feeling that I find myself feeling the most in that moment, you would never believe it. Anxiety. Let's go. Woohoo. And you're thinking, why are you anxious of responding to messages? Dude, I wish I know. I think I know a part of the reason why, but I don't think it's like the full reason of it, because damn. So, why do I feel anxious? For what I've elaborated with myself right now in this particular moment, I feel anxious because when I'm having a conversation with someone, there's gonna be a point where they ask me, how are you? How are things doing? How is everything going? And truly, even just thinking about it is really giving me anxiety. I don't want to answer that. I really don't want to answer that. But I don't even want to just say, everything's fine. I mean, it depends on who I'm talking with, but I don't want to just say, everything's fine. I mean, sometimes, pretty often, I do that because it's just easier, right? It's just easier to say everything is fine because it would be too complicated to explain. You wouldn't even know how to explain it. But when I do sometimes summarize what I feel to someone, usually the answer that I receive is like, oh, I'm so sorry you feel like this, but don't worry, everything's gonna be okay. You'll find a solution to this and that. You're going to be okay, so don't worry. I know that people that tell me this, they're telling me this from a good place, from a loving place. I know that they care about me and they love me, but for the love of the universe, this does not help me, okay? It doesn't help me hearing everything's gonna be fine, you're gonna be fine. No, I don't wanna hear that because I know in the end I'm gonna be fine, but honestly, what I feel, I'm holding the mic so tightly. I'm getting angry. Oh, God. But genuinely, I know it's not it. But when I received this message, it feels like, to me, it feels like this person is just rushing things. Like, is just saying this to make me feel a bit, not even a bit better, to just, I don't even know really. But I hate when people just, I do not have the vocabulary to explain this, but fuck, I don't know how to say it. I don't know, maybe I would also do the same thing. I don't even fucking know. But the thing is, you would think, okay, so you don't want that type of answer, right? What kind of answer do you want? None. Okay? I don't want any answer. I don't want to talk about... Oh my God, I'm gonna cry. I don't want to talk about it because I know there's nothing anyone can do. It's all up to me, and I do not want to talk about it, okay? If I want to talk about it, I'll talk about it. I don't need you to ask me. So, going back to the track, we were talking about anxiety to responding to messages. So this is a side of why I'm anxious. I don't want people to ask me how I'm doing and all this and that I just discussed. Another reason why, vocal messages. Listen. I love my friends, okay? Don't get me wrong. But I already struggle answering messages, like typed messages. If you send me a vocal message of more than a minute, girl, I'm gonna answer in a month. No, I'm not gonna answer in a month, but it's gonna take even longer because if it is a text, I can just, read it whenever. If it is a vocal message, I swear that makes it 10 times harder. Because I don't know, I just have to be in a mental state to listen to the message. Maybe sometimes more than once, because it really depends on how the person speaks, how the person articulates. I don't really understand at first, so I need a second listen. And if it's a 3-minute long audio, How the fuck am I gonna remember what you said in the first minute? So, yeah, that's fun. Maybe I'm just an asshole. Maybe I'm just an asshole. Maybe I'm becoming an asshole. There's a lot of reasons why I'm thinking that I'm becoming an asshole. But maybe that's another topic. So this is another reason. So to summarize it up, it makes me anxious responding to messages because I don't want people to ask me how I am. Vocal messages. But honestly, all the reasons that I found, I think they're just these two. And I don't think it's enough to justify the fact that it takes me forever to answer. Because not always there's vocal messages and not always people ask me how I am. So why does it take me so much to respond to certain messages? I don't know, but I know it's real. I know it's making me anxious. And that is a weird thing. I think this is really... It's really fucked up because by message, everything is kind of easier, you know. It's more difficult in person. But if I struggle in person and from by text, damn, I am really damned. I'm sorry if you're hearing noises. You hear? I think it's my neighbor upstairs taking a shower. I still haven't figured out if it's the shower or the bathtub. But I think it's one of the two because it makes a lot of noise. Honestly, I think this is all I'm gonna talk about in this video. But I'm not satisfied with it. I didn't really conclude that much. Not that I concluded anything in the previous video. But I thought I talked more deeply while I'm here just talking about messages. But honestly, why I'm doing this, I would just like to find someone that I can relate to or someone that relates to me, and maybe we can figure it out why we're like this and what can we do to improve. I'm not trying my best. It depends. Some days it's better, others it's not. But surely every day is a struggle. Yikes. This is it. Hopefully I will find something better to talk about next time. If anyone has to say anything about this topic, please let me know. Well, I guess this is it. Thank you for listening to whoever listened.